Welcome to Storytime Adventures for Adults. Today we'll be starting part 1 from Songs from the Depths by Meg Swanson. The Story Keeper. Inscribed on the skin, yet invisible to the naked eye, lie the stories, the uplifting honor, and the crushing responsibility. Blurry visions filter across the mind's eye, taking first the mind of the story keeper, and eventually their life. John's first chapter. I smiled at Marissa as she ran out of the convenience store. She climbed into the driver's seat and turned to Ryan, who was sitting in the back. "Rye, that guy in there is weird." I pushed myself off the side of the Jeep, grabbed the passenger seat, and pushed it forward to climb into the back. "Ow! Watch it, John." I let go of the seat and dropped it back into place with Nova in it. "Wow, I'm so sorry. I didn't even see you there." "Yeah," Nova grimaced. "I get that a lot." I shrugged and climbed to the back over Nova. We had been friends for years, ever since Ryan had introduced them to us, and to this day it was always a shock to me when Nova just appeared, seemingly out of thin air. No one ever talked about Nova's magic, and we didn't bring it up. It was obviously a sore subject for them, so we all just accepted it. I settled back and tore open my bag of chips, wondering why no one was sitting shotgun. Ryan leaned forward through the center console and gave Marissa instructions to where we were headed. As Ryan seemed to have this whole trip handled, I sank into the gentle bumping and rocking of the Jeep and let my eyes close. I woke up in a small apartment that I didn't recognize. I whirled, looking for something, anything. Where was I? A creak behind me, and the door opened. A woman with long brown hair stepped inside. I narrowed my eyes. There was definitely something familiar about her. I shook my head and grimaced at her. "Who are you?" She didn't acknowledge me at all. "Hello." Nothing. The woman went about her routine of dropping her keys in a bowl on a table, hanging up her jacket, and dropping her purse on the floor. "Can you hear me? I'm not supposed to be here." Still nothing. Damn it. What was happening? "Nan," a deep female voice called. I whipped my head around. "Nan?" The woman in front of me smiled and took off her Coke bottle sunglasses. "No, I'm a big, nasty, monstrous robber. This is a stick-up." A gravelly laugh followed a cloud of smoke, which obscured the face of a smallish woman with lank blonde hair. "Oh, good. I was getting bored." Nan laughed, and suddenly everything became clear. I could feel the tattoo on the back of my hand burn. It was happening already. The stories were coming. "John!" I jerked awake. The Jeep was parked and my friends were all staring at me. "What? Are we here?" Ryan covered my left hand and looked worriedly into my eyes. He breathed in deeply and exhaled slowly. And again. I felt myself matching Ryan's breathing. The burning on my hand subsided, and I felt more grounded. Ryan shook out his hand as though he had been burned. "Yes, we're here." I nodded, trying to act as though everything were totally normal. "Then let's go." I leapt out of the Jeep with more confidence than I actually felt. Ryan started unloading the packs, and I took a deep breath. Yes, this was the best way to say goodbye. I turned and watched my friends bicker about whose pack was heavier. Ryan laughed gently and put his hand out to the empty. "No, wait. Nova is there." I smiled, concentrating on this moment, committing it to memory. My heart warmed my chest, causing my eyes to water. Whoever inherited my stories would get this one. I could only hope that they were able to feel the love, and not the sadness I had at leaving them all behind. This was part 1, pages 18 to 22 from Songs from the Depths. March 4th we will continue reading this chapter. If you can't wait until then to hear how the story goes, feel free to purchase the book at www.megswanson.me. Next week we will listen to Humanity's Evolution, Part 15. To learn more about this video series and the Humanity's Evolution videos, feel free to visit my website at www.reneeannhughes.com. If you would like to contribute to these series, please feel free to become a Patreon. Details for joining are on my website, and also please subscribe to this YouTube channel so you won't miss any new videos. Goodbye! And thanks for listening.